from Texas is recognized for 4 minutes.
I thank the Speaker, and I thank my friend from Oklahoma, Mr. Cole, and I'm delighted to be down here on the floor of the House of Representatives in a Republican majority, and I'm delighted to be talking about a rules package crafted by that Republican majority and that reflects what I think is a fundamental transformation of this House to ensure that the people can be represented by their representatives. That's the point. There's a reason that I've had great conversations with some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle about why having 72 hours to read a bill, or why having a bill that isn't littered with Christmas tree additional subjects rather than single subjects, as my friend from Virginia, Mr. Griffith, articulated so well, or whether having germane amendments and being able to open up the floor by virtue of changing the rules or restoring the Holman rules so we can have an impact on agencies that are out of control and not responding to the people's house. There's a reason why those rules are so fundamentally important, to restore this body, to restore the people's house. That's why we're here. Everybody keeps running around in classic swamp speak talking about secret deals, secret addendums. What we're talking about is how people come to an agreement in this town to ensure that we're going to carry out what we said we're going to do. The rules package is on full display. The rules package has been on full display and publicly available since Friday, to the best of my knowledge, or earlier last week. The text of that rules package has been something we could look at. And my friends are right. A good chunk of that text was the agreement reached a while back, a couple of weeks ago, a week or two ago, with one significant change: the single person motion to vacate, which is in the spirit of that which goes all the way back to Jefferson. In fact, we are currently now operating not under any rules. That's why we're having...
Good afternoon, friends. Happy Monday to all of you. So friends, I have big news to share with you today. Millions of Americans have just a couple of weeks to take action and apply for one extra relief payment. Lawmakers are urging that all eligible households take action as soon as possible to claim leftover stimulus relief funds. But some of you may receive your checks later than others. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community and watching my videos daily, I'm giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards this Friday. If you would like to enter the giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. New Jersey homeowners have until the end of January to apply for a program that will provide them up to $1,500 in the first half of the year. The Affordable New Jersey Communities for Homeowners and Renters program is now accepting applications from New Jersey homeowners and renters until the end of this month. According to the New Jersey Department of Taxation, this program will give homeowners $1,500 if their annual income is $150,000 or less, and $1,000 if their annual income is over $150,000. Renters will not receive nearly as much as New Jersey homeowners, but they will receive a payment of $450 if they make $150,000 or less annually. You can apply for this relief online or by mail. So for those who are still waiting on a middle-class tax refund, the state is preparing nearly 500,000 direct deposits in the next coming weeks. Since October, the California Franchise Tax Board has sent over 7 million direct deposits to all qualifying taxpayers. Another 9 million debit cards have been sent by mail. Nearly $9 billion in refunds has been delivered as of December 30th, 2022. But by the time the program wraps up, the state will have distributed $9.5 billion in inflation relief payments to about 18 million California taxpayers with adjusted gross incomes of less than $500,000. Payments range from $200 for certain high-income earners or all the way up to $1,050 for joint filing couples with a qualifying dependent. The agency has stated previously that most of the payments would be delivered by by the end of January. However, many residents have shared that they still have not received their payments and are having trouble tracking them. So friends, if you are a resident of the state of California, please comment below if you are experiencing any delays in receiving your stimulus payment. Now friends, in August of last year, the Biden administration announced details regarding the Sweeping Inflation Reduction Act. While much focus has been put on the legislation's plan to cap prescription prices for Medicare beneficiaries, as well as the large tax credits for buying electric vehicles, there is a third tier of the Inflation Reduction Act that is related to taxes, including an $80 billion investment into the Internal Revenue Service, which is budgeted for the next 10 years. Divided up, it's meant to supply $25 billion for operations, $5 billion for technology modernization, and $45 billion for tax enforcement. However, not all of Congress has supported this measure. While the Inflation Reduction Act was overwhelmingly passed by Senate Democrats, all 50 Republican senators were opposed and voted against it, noting they were not in favor of the potential for more Americans to face audit. IRS Commissioner Charles Redding pushed back against that theory, claiming that the audit potential for those making under $400,000 a year will not change, and that the increased tax enforcement capabilities are meant to target large corporations and high network taxpayers. However, Charles Redding's words have not persuaded Republican critics of this legislation. What the Republican proposal would keep is $8 billion of the $80 billion that's earmarked for modernization of tax programs. However, this may not be enough to fully update the agency's antiquated infrastructure. More than 2/3 of registered voters support boosting the IRS's budget to strengthen tax enforcement on high-income taxpayers. But voters have also expressed their support for more funding for Social Security. As a deadline approaches for Congress to approve federal government spending for the coming year, AARP is calling on lawmakers to increase funding for the Social Security Administration to help stem a customer service crisis that is delaying the delivery of timely services to older adults and millions of people with disabilities. Social Security has been plagued with serious customer service deficiencies occasioned by underfunding. Many advocacy groups have urged that Congress allocate more money towards funding the Social Security Administration to help address the issue, among other things like long wait times for consumers who are calling the agency for help and record waits for decisions on disability applications. The President's fiscal year 2023 budget request would increase SSA funding by $1.4 billion, most of which would go towards boosting payroll, improving information technology, and also expanding digital services. So dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my amazing and best friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday afternoon. My friends, thank you so very, very much for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you would like to enter the giveaway, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.